Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jennifer, and I am going to do a presentation about art based learning for early childhood education. If you see me looking at this paper, it's because I wrote everything down on what I should talk about. I'm going to start with the connections. The meaning of art to me means when a student can express themselves through creativity using emotions, thoughts, and motivation. However, art can also mean singing, dancing, drawing, and dramatic play. However, art can still have the purpose to go to school at the same time, meaning that a student can learn the aspects of art while they're in school. It's not just drawing the whole day because they need to have education on how to do that. For the challenge part, I put down that I would like to mention that not everyone likes an art that gets put on display. What I mean by that is that everyone has a different opinion and appreciation of what art means to them. For example, I can like a picture of a flower and it's purple, but somebody else might not like it because they don't like that the flower is purple, or maybe they don't like the design that I like. So an example of that, let's say I like roses, but somebody else may prefer daisies, and they don't appreciate that form of art as I do. And that's a challenge. For me, honestly, that's a challenge because you would think that everybody likes art because it's beautiful and you can see the emotion that people put into it, but there's some people who just simply don't like it, and that's okay too. I don't have an issue with that, and neither should other people. To continue, I'm going to talk about the question of the concept. As a future teacher for early childhood education, I think that what will be important to keep in mind is to never tell a student that their art isn't creative enough. Instead, tell them what they need to improve on and how they can make it better. I used this scenario because back when I was a child in elementary, I remember that my art teacher didn't like the way I drew. She thought that I needed more coloring, more shading, more this, more that. But like, she was kind of tough on me, and I took it to mind for this assignment because for future teachers, I would prefer them to be more sensitive to the children, not just say, oh, I don't like the way they drew. I don't like how she or he did this. I think that teachers should have more of a different set of mind to it instead of just throwing that out to them. So I also, if when I do become a teacher, I wouldn't just give an A to just any assignment that, you know, out of the random because a student did it. So I would start the grading system as if because they put the effort to do the assignment and they really tried, that's what I see and feel that giving an A plus to a early childhood education student should be. Now, if they don't care about the class and they really don't put any effort in the assignment, then I would have to talk to them kindly and work something out with them, but I would not give those kids an A. For the last and final part of the assignment, it says changes. As a future teacher, I would just like to mention that as a change of attitude, as I mentioned a bit before, I'm going to do a little recap. If a student isn't good at drawing or any type of art, I wouldn't tell them that they should give up or that they will never be artists, because that will bring themselves down and they will remember that. I believe that will make an impact on them in the future. If that's the case, I would then talk to them calmly, give them a little pep talk about it, so that make them, in a sense, believe that they will be artists if they do this, and that. I think that teachers need to have a deeper connection with students who love art, so that they themselves can understand why art is important to them and help them grow about that passion. And that's true. I believe that teachers should have a deeper connection to those type of students, because there's teachers that simply don't like art, and that's uncalled for to have that type of education. And this is my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.